We're going to get anthonyjoshua in a second, but Eddie, nerves over. It was very interesting tonight, wasn't it?
It was a good tactical fight, and I thought Franklin was an awkward style for him, to be honest with you, and a great chin.
Very, very durable.
I think AJ was, you know, a little bit gun shy early on, working on the technique. Obviously, there's a huge amount of pressure. I thought he finished the fight really well, and left a little bit of energy in the ring, a little bit of frustration, you know, and he'll be a little bit flat with that performance. But it's his first fight under Derek James. It's 12 solid rounds. He won the fight comfortably. And Franklin's a decent operator. There are a lot of levels above him. But we move on with the win. And, you know, I don't think he'll be over the moon with his performance. But it was a solid performance. He took some good shots himself. Kept composed. Lots of things to work on.
Yeah, there was that thing. We were all almost out of our seats 3 or 4 times when he seemed to then get into dominant mode in the fight. Then was caught by one, and maybe because of our own scarred history with him, we all worry as well.
You hear, every time he landed one, you know, and Franklin landed one, the noise was 5 times louder with a ooh. But he took the shots well tonight, and I just think it was a case of building confidence as well. Don't forget, he's coming off those 2 defeats. He was in a tough place. He needed to bank those rounds tonight. I was really pleased with his engine. He had loads. He could have done another 12 rounds, which is unusual for him. He never looked tired in the fight. Would like to see a little bit more punch output, but boxed nicely. Defence was good. We want to see him be more offensive, and you'll see that against a bigger guy, I think. I think Franklin stayed in his shell a little bit. He held as well in the back end of the fight. But all in all, anthonyjoshua back in the winning.
I just thought his stamina and fitness were extraordinary, actually.
That was a big plus from the night, you know, to go through those rounds without ever looking tired. You know, decent punch output in the end as well. Good jab early on, but Franklin was tricky. It was awkward, and he kind of tried to survive Franklin as well in the second half of the fight. He started well, but he looked like, he gave the impression he was trying, but I think he was happy to survive when it all was said and done.
Bit of spite from him afterwards as well, because he wasn't happy with what Jermaine Franklin had been putting his head in all night, maybe. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, the head, I think a bit of frustration from AJ, because obviously a new trainer, he's working on new stuff, slightly new style for him, wasn't quite able to get the shots off like he wanted. But it's okay, you know, some will like the performance, some will criticise the performance, and we move on for a big fight in the summer.